What's up, Louisville? How we doing? I'm Trevor Klumpner. I'll be your host this evening, and I want to start it off by addressing the elephant in the room. Who saw me on America's Got Talent? Really? No one saw me. I'm gonna have to I'm sorry guys, wrong show. America's Most Wanted? Makes sense with this face, right? Louisville, I gotta let you know, I'm from Wisconsin, and I had your food today, guys. You guys have great food. The names of the food, not so great. I never thought that I would be enjoying a hot brown. I wasn't sure if that was a bathroom disaster, or a generous racial slur. I don't know, it was weird. I was talking to my mom today before the show, and she was letting me know that she's getting a surgery done where they're replacing her esophagus with a piece of her small intestine. Yeah, so she used to talk shit. Yeah, now she eats it. I'm happy to let everyone here know that I have finally deleted my Tinder. Is this a Grindr town? What's going on here? I've been dating my girlfriend for 3 years, so I thought it was time, right? Tinder's weird, though. When I was on there, I used to see a lot of fake profiles, and they would say things like, "I'm never on here, so add me on Snapchat. Gutter slut 4206969." That's obviously fake, right? Some sort of scam, right? Or a catfishing operation, you know? Guys, I'm asking you. Genuinely curious. I think I'm in love with Gutter Slut. But what I'm getting at with all that is that dating is hard. Back in the day, you used to just marry the first person you saw so you could build an army of ranch hands, right? And I think the church is trying to go back to that, and that's why they created promise rings, which are essentially cattle tags, and the weirdest form of dibs I've ever seen. If anything, I feel like they should get rid of the rules, you know? They could have their own brand of condoms. You could call them the Lord's Protection. That's fun. On the side of the condom, you could have written, "He has risen." Seems like a great way to get Jesus up in ya. Despite everything you heard, I was prom king of my high school. Cool, that's how we treat royalty in this town. Wasn't that great? I grew up in a very small, rural farming community. It was down to me and a pig. And guys, it was close. And when you grow up like that, art isn't really valued. I once drew a picture for my mom, and she told me to quit being gay and get back out in the field. Now, in her defense, it was a picture of me blowing James Vanderbeek. What are you gonna do, right? I can't say it was all bad though. This one time, me and my friends, we found this half-buried thong down by the river. It was black, lacy, probably evidence to a crime scene. And instead of reporting it, we decided to take turns wearing it and showing it off to each other. Yeah, boys will be boys, right? And I should have put it back so some other kids could have this magical experience, but I decided to keep it because it instilled a level of confidence in me I had never experienced before. I wore it on prom, guys. Pretty sure it's why I beat the pig. Plus, match my dates, twinsies. But my girlfriend found it recently and she thought I was cheating on her. So I had to explain, no, babe. It's from when I was a little boy. Yes, I too now know that was the wrong answer. One of the big things about growing up in a small town, though, is you tend to grow up really poor. I once broke my arm just because the hospital had free cable. Do we know that level of poor? When my mom dies, the only thing I'm going to inherit is her Costco membership. You guys see where I'm going with this? Guys, I used to walk to the park to take a dump because the toilet paper was nicer. Do you understand me? The biggest piece of evidence how poor we were, though, was my grandma used to buy all of our Christmas gifts with Marlboro Miles. Yeah. Used to be able to trade in your packs of cigarettes for outdoor adventuring gear. And I'm just glad to know that she killed herself so me and my cousin could beat the shit out of each other with cast iron skillets. R.I.P. Grandma. I'm a veteran. Thank you. I'm gonna do a little temperature check before I get into this next joke. Get loud if you like dark jokes. Okay. So, like I said, I'm a veteran. I don't usually like to tell people that because they always ask me inappropriate questions, like, have you ever killed anyone? To which I like to answer, I don't have any confirmed kills, but I did throw a lot of grenades into orphanages. Relax, I threw it underhand. I'm not a monster, come on. No, I usually don't like to tell people I'm a vet because they always make assumptions about me. And while I fully acknowledge that I look like a guy who the cops would pull over just to say, what's up? See a lot of people here share that with me, that's cool. Or that, I've definitely uttered the phrase, these colors don't run. Because I clearly don't. Or that, I believe Alex Jones when he says they're turning the frogs gay. In reality, though, guys, I do like conspiracy theories. They got that one right about me. But I like to think about, the weird parts of it. When conspiracy theorists are kids, do they think that the cow jumping over the moon was faked? Or that, Humpty Dumpty was pushed? Or that the monkeys jumping on the bed were just crisis actors? Keeps me up at night. But I have to say, of all the conspiracies out there, my favorite one is about Chance the Rapper. Have you guys heard this? Do we know who Chance is? Perfect. Okay, so apparently Chance has gained 200 pounds recently, and they don't know if he's ever going to perform again because of it. So it'll be a fat chance if he does. Okay, we're a pun crowd. All right, let's get on this. Okay, so do you think that if McDonald's ever got into the weed game, they would also sell that quarter pounder with cheese? That's a thinker, don't worry about that one. I did a show recently where I was heckled by a math teacher in a backwards hat. It was crazy because I'd never met an algebra before. Buckle up, guys. I learned later that he was a geometry teacher. What a square, right? I did tell him to go home and choke on pie. Diminishing returns on the puns. Okay. I like to play it up till there's nothing left. I'll leave you guys on this. So, I come from a mostly white family. Could you tell? But I do have a Hispanic dad. His name is Miguel Rodriguez, and he left when I was born because I was too white. Honestly, I can't say that I blame him. If you're expecting Pedro and you get Napoleon Dynamite, something's not adding up there. And as an adult, I had all these questions, like, what part of Mexico am I from? How Hispanic am I? So I got one of those DNA tests. And guys, turns out, not at all. Yeah, like not even a little bit. 100% colonizer. What's really messed up about that? I put Latino on a lot of job applications. Yeah, I got a grant for college because of it. My real dad's name? Eric Anderson. Might as well be Whitey Whiterson. Thank you so much. I've been Trevor Plumpner.